I was used, all right? I was used, I was taken advantage of, I was backstabbed, all right? I'm not gonna let anybody use me ever again.
As part of the commentary community, I think the biggest concern has been the word trust at the moment, and I think that's the feeling going around. Who can we trust?
Yeah.
We can't trust ourselves, we can't trust these other people.
Yeah.
I befriended him, I tweeted out his videos, I liked them. You know, you do what a friend does, you help each other out. And then he fucking backstabbed me. 2 weeks ago, I'm flying in a helicopter with this dude. Like, okay, I need people to understand, like, it was like an everyday thing. I would talk to these guys for hours on end. Like, they were my buddies, they were my homies.
He did fucking blindside me. And
Yeah.
you to a certain degree, but me more than anyone else. He certainly baited me, he certainly trolled me, and he kind of snaked me.
And
If he apologized to you,
no,
for that,
no, he never did. He wouldn't acknowledge.
No, I'm saying if he did, would you forgive him in the same way that he? Well, I guess he
if
kind
he
of
would
didn't
simply acknowledge that he fucked me, that he underhandedly fucked me, and then yeah, I could definitely. All I've ever wanted is for people to acknowledge that they fucked me. Same thing as Leafy. Just be like, dog, just admit that what you did was fucked up, and I can forgive them. But it's like, it's crazy they won't even acknowledge it. So I mean, how can I forgive them if they're like, yeah, I didn't do anything wrong?
What we want to do is spend a minute on why it is that we seem to care so much about being accepted. And so I'll tell you a little bit about a study where we had people come in and play while they were having their brain scanned. They played a little video game. They believed that they were playing a game with two other people who were controlling these players, and so they believed that there were three people in fMRI scanners all at the same time. And so they think that they're controlling this little hand, and there's two other people having their brain scanned controlling these two hands, and in the game they simply toss the ball back and forth. Except at some point it gets a little more interesting because the other two people stop throwing you the ball. You sit there now for the next 2 minutes, and these two other people keep throwing each other the ball, and they never throw it to you again. And so what we were interested in is what's going on in the brain to the extent that people feel bad about getting rejected by the other people. And what we found was striking and I think has been a kind of very important finding in the field. What we found is that when people get rejected, their brain literally looks like they are in physical pain.
The reason why I couldn't realistically just go with the flow is because I was hurt. I was hurt. You might not want to use the term hurt, you know, but I was hurt by what these people did. You know, I'm friendly with a lot of people, but I do not have many friends. And there's a reason why I don't have many friends, all right? Because if I am friends with someone, I'll do whatever the fuck I can to help them out. I will do whatever I can to help them out because they're my fucking friend. And I expect loyalty in return, all right? And a few times in my life, I've had friends burn me, and when they burn me, it's like the equivalent of a fucking breakup with a girlfriend that you're in love with, all right? That's the only way I can even scale it, all right? That's how I feel when a friendship goes sour. It sucks. It really sucks. This isn't just like this, oh, whatever, you know, I'll go get another friend or whatever. No, like if I'm friends with someone, that's important to me, all right? And that's why this was so difficult. That's why this was so shitty. If I wasn't friends with them, if I was never friends with them, this would be the greatest thing in the world. Having all these fucking videos talking about me, I would have spun all this negativity into pure comedy, and my channel would have spiked in subscribers and not lost. But because I was hurt by all this, I wasn't equipped to handle this situation. I'm a promoter. I'm a marketer. Like I'm an entertainer. I know how to turn this negative thing into a very positive thing for my career, and I couldn't because I wasn't prepared.
So we refer to this as social pain, and it turns out that the brain seems to be evolved so that it doesn't really differentiate between social and physical pain. And pain is a really good indicator of what is evolutionarily significant for our survival. We have pain when we don't have enough food. We call it hunger. We have pain when we don't have enough liquids, thirst. We have pain when we are exposed to the elements for too long, heat, cold, and so on. And we have pain when someone attacks us. Right? Because that's a threat, obviously, to our well-being. And it turns out that we have pain, physical-looking pain. Not that anyone would confuse this for physical pain, but it looks in the brain a lot like physical pain when people get socially rejected. When we are excluded and rejected by others, then we're going to be really motivated, right, to avoid those situations from occurring. Just like we're really motivated to not have someone put our hand into a fire.
I'm not going to let anybody use me ever again.
Imagine that you're at home, you step outside the back door into the yard, and across the yard you see one of these. What do? Okay, you immediately get out of harm's way. You run back inside. Right, that's the first thing the vast majority of us would do. Would get out of harm's way and run back inside. But the question you have to ask yourself, because I'm asking you to ask this, is, were you ever in harm's way?
That's another thing. I used the word fuck me over. Nobody fucked anybody. Nobody stabbed each other in the back. There's no backstabbing involved in here. There was the fear of backstabbing, but nobody got backstabbed.
See, the thing is, 90% of snakes, totally not dangerous. 90% not dangerous, the vast majority. And this one, if you go up to it and get too close to it, it literally just flips itself over and plays dead. So you were never actually in harm's way, so you're factually inaccurate when you make this judgment that I need to get out of harm's way because that's a dangerous snake, but you're also alive. Okay, you're alive for sure because you treated this and all members of this class of snake as if they're dangerous. We're built to be dramatically biased in the other way so that we make mistakes 90% of the time, but we're also safe. You thought a snake was dangerous when it wasn't. But imagine the opposite error. Imagine that it's one of those 10% of the snakes that are dangerous. That error is so costly, could cost you your life.
What's happened? Look what you've done. You've helped out all of us by getting into the ring with people that some people would say that you had no business getting in the ring with. But it just goes to show, man, you take those punches, you never know what's going to happen.
And I'm sorry, buddy,
I wasn't
but
going to call in, to be honest, because I'm like, I don't want to come across like I'm playing the victim card or anything like that. But it's like, it is sad. It's like quite sad that it's ended. It's like,
sure,
we have, as Jeff said, fucking Jeff Huffman.
Yeah.
See, I recovered from the said, yeah, we've done everything we can, we possibly can, to keep the podcast going, but I think it's just got to this point. And Tommy, less so than me, has tried to keep it going for as long as it has, which is not what you'd expect.
It's not rational fucking thinking. In fact, you think, if you actually think about it, do you think that someone is going to have you swatted who's a well-known hater? Like, it's a bit crazy. I mean, it's possible.
No, it's not.
It's possible.
No, it is not.
It's possible, but I mean, it's just crazy. Like, I just don't see it.
It's crazy because you are you and you know your situation. It is not crazy from my point of view, and this is all I am asking is for you to put yourself in my shoes, all right? When people say Keemstar's a bad guy because he's fucking doxing people. Yeah, you're fucking with me and you're hiding online under a fake persona. I'm gonna fucking search for your fucking name, your address, to know who you are, to know the actual person behind these threats and behind this harassment every single time. Every single time. All right?
Keem, he said if you legitimately felt that way, then it's legitimate. That's what he said.
But it's not rational to make that connection. That's what I'm saying. It's not.
Why? Well, how does he know, clown?
Well, it's
how does
not
he know?
rational.
It's not rational. What I'm saying, Tommy, is it's not rational to make the connection that someone called you a rat online, someone called you a gnome, or whatever. To automatically assume that this guy is a prime suspect in the fact one of the guys that docs.
But wouldn't you kind of naturally do that, clown?
Rational.
One of the lowest things I've seen done for the sake of.
But when they go low, we go high.
You gotta stop making me laugh.
There's plenty of other ways to be entertaining, but you've got to create false.
They're not
allegations.
false.
That is just.
They're not.
So
They're not false. Keem, shut up.
Matt Kine for Baited 2. You're on the air. What's on
the Judgment Day has come, Tommy.
Yes, it has.
Well, I just want to say, good job for getting yourself on the map. I think, I'm glad I found your channel. I'm sure a lot of other people are. And also, to everyone, don't be sad it's over. Be glad it happened.
That's the way I feel. Yeah. I'm just glad it happened. I'm just happy to be here. I'm Ringo, man. That's great. And I think that's the best and healthiest a way to look at it. Just be glad it happened. Holy shit. This is fantastic. It was a crazy 9 months. Those episodes are like they're like an epic. They also tell a story. Begin, middle, and end. So I can always be proud of them. I'll always go back. I'll probably a year from now I'll go back and listen to them, and I'll probably shed a tear or two because oh my god, what could have been. But I can honestly say that I gave it my best, and I think everybody else could say that too. It's just that we couldn't meet in the middle.
Why is Baited ending?
Because we can't get along like grown-ups.
Irreconcilable differences.
We don't trust each other. That's really the truth.
That's what's great about that, man. Come on.
We don't trust each other.
That's what's great about Baited.
I know. Well, we have to trust each other to be in a business partnership. We have to. There's no way around it.
Man, Baited was like my favorite podcast.
Sorry, buddy. I really mean that.
Well,
I really mean that to you and everybody else. I'm sorry. I hope you guys don't. And now I'm getting choked up.
No, don't do that.
All right. I hope you guys don't go away thinking that I didn't do my best today. But the podcast itself would be more revealing.
Yeah. All right, dude.
All right. That's it. I did my best. I'm sorry. Tommy C's third nipple. You're on the Discord.
Hello.
Hello. What's up, man? What you got for me?
What's the one thing you regret most about Baited crashing?
That nobody trusts each other. I don't regret anything I did. I think I did a good job. Even Keem said in the last episode I was talented. Don't cut that, Colossal. Make sure that's in. 619, you're on the air.
Rey Mysterio.
You are 619. Oh wow, California.
Why
619?
Why do you have to put decimals in the donation? Oh my god! But I appreciate that you love me.
619.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. How about now? Yes.
Okay. I'm sad now. The Baited is ending. I'm sad.
Yeah, me too, buddy. Nobody more than me.
I just had so much fun listening to Clown and the Gnome argue about stupid shit, and dude, sometimes I would just listen to it while I was driving and stuff. It'd be fun.
No.
Just seeing those two idiots kill each other. But I like
They're not idiots.
Hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
How are you?
I'm good.
You really?
And just wanted to say thank you to you guys, because you're the guys who've kept me sane through hospital and shit.
Where you at, buddy? Where you at?
UK.
As far as the hospital's concerned, you alright?
Yeah, I'm alright.
You alright?
This time.
You're counting on Keemstar, Colossal is crazy, and Tommy C to keep your sanity?
Yep.
I'm shots in the point. Well, I'll still be here.
What kind of hospital? I mean, this is a very ominous question.
Are you? I got locked up too, so you can talk to me, brother. I mean,
yeah, not that one.
Yeah, are you in the happy home or are you in the checking out home?
Checking out.
Checking out home? What the fuck's the matter with you, Tommy?
Can you talk about it?
Don't mind.
Okay.
Don't mind, to be honest, but I just want to say thanks to you guys for keeping me sane. And sorry to hear Baited's going, but all the best to you guys.
Hey, all the best to you, buddy. I mean...
Thank you, man. Hey, take care of yourself, all right, bro?